Hello, this is Mavi. Today we're going to be doing a full face on Charlotte Tilbury products. We're going to focus especially on the Pillow Talk collection. Is that something that you're interested in? Keep on watching. Alright, I just want to let you know that I'm starting with a very clean face. I moisturize it as well. I put some of the lip balm so my lips are hydrated, and also I did my brows. I'm going to start with the color corrector. This one is in shade number 2. What I like about this one is that it's peachy, so I like to apply it with my finger, and I like to apply it like underneath my eye, especially here, and whatever I have left I run it all over my lid, so I end up like that. You can see the big difference, right? So this is going to color correct any darkness around my eyes. As you can see right away, my eyes, they seem more brightened and more awake, and I really love this product over here. This one I 100% recommend it all the time. So next I'm gonna grab my favorite powder, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit like this, and I'm gonna run it through my eyes. The shade that I'm using right now is shade number 1. I like to use like a lighter color on my eyes. I feel like it makes a difference, but you don't have to. You can use the shade 2 if you're medium tan like my skin tone. Also, I do this to remove any kind of oil and kind of like prep my eyes for powder shadow. I'm gonna use the Pillow Talk eyeliner. So I'm gonna be placing a thin layer like this. I'm going to be adding a little bit here. I'm gonna be sweeping this. I'm going to be doing the same thing on this side. I'm just gonna make sure by looking down and looking in my mirror like this. I'm not looking for identical eyeliner, I'm just looking for similar kind of vibe, and if they do, then I'm gonna grab a darker eyeliner. In this case, this color is Barbarella brown, which is tiny and I really love it, but I need to replace it. So I'm gonna add it here underneath. Why? Because I feel like a darker color is going to give more depth into this eyeliner. I decided to work with the Pillow Talk quad because I think it's easier. Charlotte Tilbury is very helpful when it comes to makeup. She wants to make it easier for everyone, so she always names the shades. So this one is Prime, which is the lightest one. This one is the Enhanced. Then this one is a Smoke, and then this one is the Pop shade, which is a sparkly one, and it creates a nice, beautiful effect. Okay, so first I'm gonna grab the Prime shade, and she calls it Prime because she recommends to put it all over the lid. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm applying the Prime shade all over, even up in here. I'm bringing the light color even to the inner side of my eye, and that's it. All right, so second we're gonna grab the Enhanced shade. Now I'm gonna grab a more like a blender brush, and I'm just going to work this on my crease, REPHR number 12, and I'm gonna grab the Enhanced shade as well. We're still in the same shadow, and we're just gonna run it underneath. I'm just gonna use the tip, and I'm gonna go into the Smoke shade, which is this one over here, right next to the sparkling one. And I'm going to run it also underneath, but only halfway. And I'm going to look on the side like this and try to connect it to my eyeliner. Now this looks weird, but we're gonna add now the Smoke shade on the upper part, so it looks more cohesive. Again, using a blender brush, I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit of the Smoke shade right here, and I'm gonna place it right at the end of my eyeliner, also because I already have a guide here, so I kind of know where to place it and kind of connected it. Gonna do the same thing here, and then we're gonna blend it with a cleaner brush. We're gonna just blend the edges. The more you blend your lines, the more natural your makeup is going to look. I like to grab a little bit of the Smoke shade, add it right here, I don't know, this is optional, you don't need to do that, but I think it looks more editorial like that. Gonna accentuate this here, and I'm gonna run it also right here, the smoke shade. These colors are kind of on the lighter side, but if you do build them, it will show up in your skin. Right, so I'm going to be working with the Sparkle shadow, and this shadow, they recommended to use your fingers. That's why I'm using my fingers. If you don't like your fingers, you need to find like a really good brush that allows you to pick up the glitters, because otherwise you won't see it. This is very natural, even though it's sparkling. So I'm just grabbing it with my finger, rubbing it like that. It's hard pressed, so don't worry. I'm just gonna add it right in the middle of my eye, right here, and then bring it up too. So I like that effect. But even though I'm applying this sparkling, it doesn't look like it's too much. This is what I love about Charlotte Tilbury products. I'm going to accentuate this line a little bit, just because I want you to see the color. So another trick that I like to do to create more dimension in my eyes is grabbing a liquid eyeliner. This one is a Fill and Flick from Charlotte Tilbury, and I just bring it right here at the very end of my eyeliner and kind of connected it here. Do I recommend this eyeliner? Not so much. I do have it, but if you already have another one that is your favorite, I would say stick to that one. This one, it doesn't really last that much and it bleeds a little bit, so, but I'm using it just so you can see how it works. So you see how I created a little bit more of depth in my eyes, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Alright, so we're ready for my favorite part, which is cleaning around the eye. Sometimes when you're working with different type of textures in the eyeshadows, like the sparkling one that I just used, it kind of falls on your cheeks. Also, when you're trying to do eyeliner, sometimes you want to pull your skin, right? So, or you want to like lean on your cheek, and if you have a full face, you might remove whatever you already placed. So that's why I like to do my eyes first, so I have full control and I feel comfortable doing it. And then I like to go with this little guy. So this one is the Magic Away. You need to be very careful when you apply. Don't apply too much. It has a beautiful formula, and that's why you don't need that much. So also I removed the sponge that comes here because I didn't like it. It wasn't helpful. So I just remove it, and you basically just twist it like this, so the product will come out like that. And over there, that's a lot already. I was just showing you, but I wouldn't like get that much. So it's just this tiny bit. I love this concealer, but I don't like the packaging. The packaging, this tab is really hard to close it. So I never close it all the way, because if I do, then it's very hard to open it. And I'm gonna make sure the product goes into the brush. So I'm gonna work my brush like this. I'm not using all the product, as you can see. So I'm gonna start placing the product right here. I'm gonna continue going upwards. This process is what is going to separate you from a regular makeup application. So I just go here, and then whatever I have left, I'm gonna use it to reach this area, because previously I did my brows, right? Alright, so next product is gonna be this contour one. This one is in the shade Fair Medium, and the same as my eyes, I like to define my cheeks first. I really like to do this because I feel like the end work, it looks very natural. It blends beautiful. If you're having a full makeup, like if you are applying like a really matte foundation and you apply this over, it also works really nice. Okay, so next product that I like to use is the Flawless Filter. This is in shade number 3. And I like to apply it in my highest point. When you apply it underneath the foundation, it looks beautiful. You can easily just apply this and you're done. So I'm just adding this to create more luminosity in my face and to make it more glowing. I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and the shade is 7.5. I'm a little bit tan, so I'm going to be using this color, and literally I'm just going to need one dot like this. The great thing about this foundation is that it has a very great coverage, but at the same time you don't need that much. So if you apply too much, it's not gonna look that nice. And basically I'm working my foundation in the brush, and I'm gonna go over the areas that I think I need some coverage. So I'm gonna go over this, and I'm barely touching my skin, and I'm going here, I'm going here. I mean, you can definitely build it if you want to. Basically, I'm going over everywhere. I'm not touching too much my contour because I don't need to. It already looks like it has some color. Just make sure you don't press too hard because you don't remove the layers underneath. But yeah, this is basically it. So I have here with me the Pillow Talk original formula, and I have with me here the Pillow Talk Intense. So I can show you in one cheek how it looks, the regular one, and I can show you in the other cheek how it looks, this one. This is a fluffy brush. It's gonna go like this, right here. I like to apply it a little bit above my contour shade because I think it creates this lifted effect. I don't know if you can see it, but my cheek, it looks a little bit up than this one. Look at how beautiful is this. Now she recommends to do the outer part and then to top it with this one, right? I personally, I do everything, but yeah, this is the color that you get with the original Pillow Talk blush, which is beautiful. Now on the other side, I'm gonna do the Intense. All right, so there you go. I'm just gonna swirl like this and pick up. I'm gonna be careful with this one because it's intense, right? So I think it might be a little bit strong for my skin tone, but who knows? Let's see. As you can see, this one definitely looks more intense than this one right away, but they both very similar. What do you guys think? This is the regular Pillow Talk, and this is the Pillow Talk Intense. So I'm doing everything. And yeah, definitely you can see it more, but the difference is, I feel like the regular Pillow Talk is a little bit more pink, on the pink side, and this one is more on the copper side, the Pillow Talk Intense. What do you guys think? I mean, they're both very in the same family, but I feel like this one has more warmth per se, and this Pillow Talk is more neutral. All right, so I tried to even it out. I want to show you, it's kind of like a highlight blush or blush topper. The reason why I picked the Pillow Talk medium is because I noticed that the regular Pillow Talk on the website look a little bit more on the silver side, and this one look a little bit more copperish. So I think this warmth is going to look better on my medium tan skin. You can apply it directly to your cheeks, but I'm gonna put it in the back of my hand just so I like to have more control of my product. As you can see, it's a beautiful warm color. Just gonna try to add it. So I'm grabbing this brush and I'm trying to pick up the blush topper, and there you go, super glowy. All right, so I'm gonna be swatching in the middle, Pillow Talk medium. Okay, I'm gonna be swatching Peach Gasm. I'm gonna be swatching Pink Gasm, so you can see how they look comparing to Pillow Talk medium. If you would like to get the 3 of them, I think you won't regret them. Also, I'm going to be using this bronzer, the FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow. You can see that it's rolled off. I dropped it too, so that's why it broke a little bit. But I love this bronzer on me because it gets me the warmth, but also the definition. I usually go with a bigger brush on my bronzer, but since I already placed a lot of blush here, I don't need to add more warmth and more color. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna grab one of my brushes like this, and I'm gonna go over my nose too. Only be one. Alright, so I'm going back to this micro powder, and I'm just gonna use a small brush as well and go over the areas that I feel like I need to control the shine. So right here, I don't like to have too much shine underneath my eyes, so I don't get any creasing or mascara transfer. And my nose too, because I contour it, so I want to make sure that everything is super blended. And I love this mascara, by the way, the Legendary Lashes Volume 2. Make sure it's Volume 2 because it's waterproof or water resistant, and it doesn't transfer. Also, it lasts longer. Feel the other one, it doesn't hold the curl as much, so I really like this one. And this is the time that you will add any falsies if you want to, like you can add single eyelashes or your regular lashes strip. So I'm gonna keep it simple, even though I'm not. But I'm gonna add mascara right here in the lower lash line, because this gives like a nice definition to the eye. It looks more awake, I think. So I like to brush up my brows with some soap. This is a very convenient, affordable way to make your brows look up, also to make your brows thicker and fuller. Finally, we have the lips. I'm gonna be using Pillow Talk Medium. This color is super nice too. Here's a quick swatch of the Pillow Talk. This is the Pillow Talk Regular. This is the Pillow Talk Medium. Pillow Talk Medium remind me a little bit of Super Size Me, although Super Size Me is a little bit more pink. I'm also swatching Love Trap, which is a little bit more taupey and brown. Hot Gossip, which is a little bit on the warmer side. Pink Venus, which is definitely more pink. So there you go. Pillow Talk Normal, Pillow Talk Medium, Super Size Me, Love Trap, Hot Gossip, and Pink Venus. Alright, so, and I'm gonna go with the regular Pillow Talk to see how it looks, how it pairs the regular Pillow Talk with the Pillow Talk Medium Liner. And it pairs really beautiful too. To make it glossy, I'm gonna add this Refresh Rose Lip Balm. I love this one. This is the one that I prime my lips with. And like this. Alright, so this is the final look. Hope you like it. I tried to incorporate as many Pillow Talk products in my makeup today, and I hope you have a chance to see them, how it looks on my skin, how they apply. I really like this look. I think it's super flirty, super feminine, super romantic. It's very neutral. So this look, overall look, can change completely if I change my color of the lipstick. This look is very versatile. It could be a going out with the girls look, it could be a brunch look, it could be even office look, because I don't feel like it's too much. It's even like a wedding look. This could be your wedding look. Alright, so I'm gonna take you outside so you can see how it looks on the natural light too. To be honest, I will not have, or I will not talk about a product if I really don't like it, unless I'm doing first impressions. I'm doing this video because I love the products and I know they're expensive. So I know sometimes you want to see how it looks or how to apply it and if it's worth your money. And I would say overall, all her products, the ones that I use at least on my face today, all of them are worth the money. So Olivia and I, we want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when I'm uploading a new video. and also to like this video and share it with someone that you love so you can help me to create more content in the future. And we'll see you until the next one. Bye bye.